Giving y'all a few minutes to get on here before I say good morning, or good afternoon as I call it now. See if I can get any viewers in here this afternoon. Good afternoon, Raccoon Man. Welcome to the Big Larry Afternoon Show. And I'll give a few people a few minutes to get on here. I'm not going to be on here long. Got a lot of things going on today. A lot of things I got to take care of today. My opinion, God works in mysterious ways, and it might take a little longer because I've been looking for a place for 3 months. But I think God opened my door this morning, people. Thank you, Holly. I kind of wanted to get on here, let a few people know that the Big Larry show might be shut down for 2 days. Oh, I'm very hopeful. I've talked to the landlord, and we will be there. And I'm taking cash with me. Because cash talks and the rest of the shit bullshit walks. So we are meeting the landlord today. And it's kind of, I love where the property's at. I love where I ain't got no more neighbors still. I mean, it's so weird. I mean, God answers prayers, people. Because he knew I didn't want to live right next door to somebody. I don't want no, you know, this is literally the last house on the road again, same as I live here. I will be the last one on the road. The only difference is it takes an ambulance 45 minutes to get to this house where I'm at right now. I know because I've had to use them. My wife's used them. The new place we are looking at is within 10 minutes, if not 7 minutes, of the hospital. The rent's a lot higher. The rent is higher. It's going to cost me. And it really ain't even big enough for the family. It's only a 2-bedroom. It is handicap accessory. I can even get the delivery boys to deliver to the house.
And we get to keep our animals.
And we get to keep the animals. So today has been a beautiful day for me. The wife is coming in to say hi to everybody.
Happy birthday to me tomorrow. Hi, you guys.
Tomorrow my wife will turn 21.
You know that's a lie.
Larry, you bit your nose off to spite your face. Okay, whatever. My nose is still there. Sorry. What'd you do? See me drinking a Sprite yesterday? Was you at the Manchester hospital? Because I was.
I didn't like
I
it.
literally fell going out of this house. And literally, when I do leave here, I am going to have 2 full-grown men help me down the stairway and put me back in my wheelchair. They literally will pick me up and put me back in my wheelchair. I cannot walk down the stairway. I know. I now have 3 bruises on my back, my legs, my knees, where I fell. They said my blood pressure was real, real low yesterday. I'm saying your bills are going up. Staying there would be way cheaper. No, not necessary, Mr. Hilton. Mr. Nonset. I'm not going to call you Hilton. I don't even want to use that name. Mr. Nonset. No, see, here's the kicker. My rent went up $200, but my light bill went down $350. I run off electricity here to heat my house. That house, free natural gas. That means I can turn my house into an oven and not cost me a penny. I'm ready to move today. If my workers would work today, I would put them to work, and I will be moving in tonight. It's probably going to cost me $500-$600 just to get the movers to help pack and to move me. Another $5 to the landlord, and then having the lights, phone, everything transferred over. Like I said, the Big Larry show might be canceled for 2 straight days. Not too many people want to work on Easter weekend, so that's making it hard, especially when they got kids, and I don't blame them. I am leaving Oneida, Kentucky, and going to Manchester, Kentucky. Like I said, I will be within 7 to 10 minutes from the hospital. And it's still got a little bit of woods. It's the last house on the road. It's handicap accessible. The only thing that sucks about it is it's a 2-bedroom. So when Larry comes home from college, guess who's got the living room couch? It would be about 25 miles from Von Hilton. It'll be about 25 miles from Von Hilton. I am literally 2.3 miles from downtown Manchester, Kentucky. No, because I wasn't giving him no rent, Raccoon Man, because he never come over here to ask for it. He never came to collect it. And, there's a saying going, I should have went over there. Well, how do they want me to go there? Do you want me to drive my wheelchair over there? Because I'm not driving no more. I literally got both of my vehicles up for sale. Yeah, my God's more powerful than his, and I'm not worried about his gods. My God created his gods. Let's all remember that. The true God created all gods. He created the world. It wasn't a stroke. It was low blood pressure. I'm not scared of seeing him, Marshall. Not at all. My wife stood next to him in the courtroom. She said he stunk. I personally just don't want to see him because I'm afraid if I do see him that we are going to get into a fight. Maybe not a physical punch out each other, but we're going to be yelling and screaming. The judge gave me until not tomorrow, but the following Friday to report to her in court at 12:30 next Friday. I'd like to be able to walk in there and hand her the keys and say, here you go. Hell, I'd like to call her a couple of days ahead of schedule and say, hey, can I drop the keys off? Do I still have to go to court? I'm moved out of there. I'm done with them. Yeah, I just want to lay in my bed and croak. Exactly. No nonsense. I have been trying to, and it's really hard. I mean, because I can barely walk. I have been getting up in the walkers. I do get in my wheelchair and wheel around a little bit here and there. But you got to remember, I live in a home that I cannot get out of unless I have help because it has 4 steps getting off the front porch. He did evict everybody. The other girl that just had the $21,000 furnace, she has to the 12th to have everything out. Well, I got to have a hallway to do that. My bedroom drops right straight into the living room and then the kitchen. We don't have hallways. But like I said, where I'm going to, it is handicap accessory, so I won't have to have someone help me down stairways. I can just get in my wheelchair and row anywhere I want. So I literally just figured I'd get on here, do a morning or afternoon show real quick, let people know what's going on. I know I did not do a morning show. Oh yeah, I will definitely make sure we take a video of this place when I leave because I'm not going to have Von Hilton come back and say I trashed it because I'm not going to trash it, people. I'm not going to make it look bad on my record. Call it a morning coffee. Yeah, well, I didn't do no morning coffee shows this morning because I was on the phone with that landlord. And literally, we've talked about everything. He did tell somebody that he's selling them all. He wants $50,000 a piece for them when they're not worth but 15,000 if he's lucky. The only one worth anything would be his mother's home because of it the way it is. But in another 6 months, it ain't going to be worth that. I will say the one that she had the brand new furnace put in, she has replaced 3 different walls in there, new doorways, all new flooring, all new paint job, all new cupboards, brand new furnace, brand new central air unit. It might be worth the $30,000, but he wants 50,000. I think he's going to do exactly what he told me he was going to do 20 years ago. Once he took over, he's selling everything and he's getting out of the state of Kentucky because nobody likes him here. We all want to beat his ass. Well, that's because he treated his mom wrong. You don't treat somebody wrong and think you're going to get away with it because people don't like that. And I don't care if it's your own mother. And I'll say that to any of you. Starting nothing against no one, Marshall. If I caught you hitting your mother, I'm going to say something to you. You might whip my ass, but I'm going to still say my piece. You don't disrespect your family. You shouldn't disrespect anybody, period. Oh, it's due to be cut. He can't get no one to cut it yet. By the time he gets someone to get it to cut it, they're going to have to bush hog it instead of cut it. If you know what a bush hog is. So if Big Larry don't come on Monday or Tuesday, y'all know what happened. The phones are all being transferred over to the new place. The lights and everything are being transferred to the new place. Well, I don't know. I mean, $50,000 for a piece of junk trailer, I wouldn't be interested in. Yes, yes. Thank you, Cooper. Oh, we're definitely going our separate ways. Hell, I like it where I can even call that, what's that, Grubhub or whatever that delivers food from restaurants to people? They're even in my district, people. They will deliver food to us. I asked my son what he wants for the first night. Dad, can we have pizza delivered? Yeah, son, we will see. Tomorrow is my wife's birthday. She turns 21. She says I can say the real age, but we'll stick with 21. We know she's not a Von Hilton type, so she's too old for Von Hilton. Yeah, and not nonsense. You're probably about right. That's exactly what's going to happen. He's going to sell them all. He's going to move somewhere and not be able to find a place to live. Or he's going to buy a house up there and he's not going to be able to afford it after 2, 3, 4 years. We will all know because Von Hilton will never be off the computer. He's addicted to it. He's more addicted to his computer than he was his wife. And I'm going to tell you, if a computer comes between me and my wife, I'm taking a hammer to my computer. Because my wife has something that I like and I'm addicted to. Yeah, that's what I think. Maybe he'll move in with Mr. John Way and they'll share his wife. Hell, I figure his wife would be gone by the time Vaughn got there. So I wonder who's going to be the bitch and who's going to be the man between Von Hilton and John Way. Or are they just going to do each other and they're both going to be the female? Yep, exactly, Freddie. Like I said, people, I ain't planning on being on here back long. I'm just wanting to get on here and let you all know things are going good. God was looking at me and he opened the door today for me. And I walked in the door. Right now, things are going fine. I thought you were all having a cookout and we were all coming. Hey, we can still keep that going, Marshall. That ain't nothing, buddy. We can still keep that going. I just literally have to move and get things situated where my family and me are happy and we ain't under Von Hilton's roof. But I am still going to be on a dead end road. So it's nice and quiet back there. The landlord told me there is one house probably about a block down the street and it is his daughter. So if emergency breaks out from the house, I can call her or call him and they'll be right there to fix it. He's not going to be a slumlord. From Dalton Jack. Call from Dalton Jack. Let me take this phone call, please. Thank you. senior benefits. Morning, Kilroy, or good afternoon, Kilroy. I know there's going to be a lot of viewers that don't see this today because they're sitting at 4 or 5 o'clock, probably getting ready to eat dinner and everything over on the other side of the world. But I know the video will go out, and I wanted everyone to know. Yeah, Seckler, I would have handed him his rent when he came over to get it. But literally, honestly, I think he was afraid of me. He could have literally dealt with my wife. He's ran into my wife at the store twice. He could have said, "Hey, April, do you have the rent on you? Can you pay the rent this month?" My wife would have handed it to him. It's on her purse. She has it in her purse right now. So that's his own stupid stupidity. Some people say it's my fault for not going to pay him rent. Well, how do they expect me to get there? Take my wheelchair and row 3 miles down the road? I'm sorry, I'm not getting in my wheelchair and going out on a busy road and getting ran over to pay somebody $300 when he's got a truck and he can drive over here and collect his own money. I think he's afraid to see me because he knows that I want to rip his head off, saying I killed his mother. I stole $55 million from his mother. I took his $2 million inheritance check from his father. Or, I'm sorry, his daddy. Oh, they're going to be plenty. They're going to be plenty. I'm guaranteeing that. He knows his mouth is getting him in trouble, and that is exactly. When I walk out of here, I'm calling the health department. I'm going to have them come in and look at this place. I'll tell them where all the mistakes are, where all the problems are. And Vaughn's going to have to fix it or sell as is. You know he's not going to fix it. So he's going to have to sell as is or leave it empty until somebody decides they want to buy it or until a crackhead breaks in the back door and starts cooking meth in here and blows the whole trailer up. That's the only thing about it being all the way in the back. Hello? Hello? I'm not old enough. You know, it's calling me a million times in 6 months. You would think they would get the hint. Yeah, they're going to strip the copper pipings. Yeah, they're going to strip this place dead out. They'll have all the wiring out within 2 months. People trying to make extra money. They're stripping houses. Hell, up in Toledo, I watched a house get stripped while the people were inside sleeping. They were literally stealing the aluminum siding off the houses. Exactly. They're going to put a new trailer, not live in a rundown junk. And really, there ain't enough property here to even barely do anything. So, yeah, and copper's up right now. You know, if you took a penny and melted it down, it'd be worth 2 cents. by the price of copper right now. But you get caught melting down the copper pennies, you can go to prison for a very long time. Yes, I am going to be moving out of the hills. So that means I will be able to have cellular phones that will work. I will have a home phone, but my cell phones will now be activated. So I'll be able to have a cell phone too. The only thing I got to find out now is if it's Jackson Energy or is it Kentucky Energy? Because they have two different ones down here. And I'm hoping it's the Jackson Energy because that's who we deal with now. And all they have to do is throw a couple switches. My electric won't be off more than 10 minutes. They'll switch on here and switch off there, and I'm done. Hey, whatever you want to send. I'd literally wait until, I get moved and everything. Let me get out the real address. I'll put my address out there. I'm not ashamed of it. I don't care who knows where I live. Besides Von Hilton, that's none of his business. Back hurts a little bit. My kneecap hurts a little bit, Todd, but I'm doing okay. My blood pressure feels like it's fine today. I just got to keep an eye on it. Yes, I would. I mean, my wife's got some coins here. I have no idea even what they are. And I'd love to get on here with you guys and show you these coins, and maybe you guys can tell me, oh, Larry, we have them right here. I might have some of your guys' coins already. Did you see the new date is Wednesday the 12th? Wednesday the 12th for what, Todd? Is it the 12th? I don't know. I know it's next Friday. And I heard it was 12:30. I didn't hear 12. Todd says it's 12 o'clock, dear, not 12:30. It's supposed to be Wednesday, April 12th. Well, you guys told me next Friday. They're saying next Wednesday. I need to know the truth. Well, my wife just said it was the 14th, Todd. She was there. Yeah, I will have to call the courts. I know on the 12th, the other renter has to be out. Oh, yeah, my wife, me, the kids, everything. Does it say my name or does it say? I mean, he couldn't handle my wife. She's a bitch. I don't know, tell you the truth, nonsense. There's only one other renter, and she's about a 30, 35-year-old woman with a young boy. Yeah, I will have to call there, Todd, because they told my wife the 14th.
Standing right beside Vaughn when they
She
said
was
it.
standing right next to Vaughn when they said it.
And he does.
Well, he's saying the court papers are saying the 12th.
Okay. I'm not gonna argue. Just call the court.
And that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to call the courts.
I don't want you to fight.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Well, I'm planning on being out this weekend, so it don't matter to me. Todd, if you have not heard, I am looking at a place today. Me and the man has talked. I am literally taking him the rent money today. And I could start moving in after he signs the rent receipt. My workers don't want to work because it is Easter weekend. Yes, I understand, and that's what I like, Todd. I want you to be honest. I want you to see that, and you tell me what's going on. I'm going to try to make sure it's halfway decent, tell you the truth, nonsense, because I don't want it to look bad that I left this place nasty, because then it looks bad on my record in the future. I don't want to have a bad record. People say, well, getting eviction notice is a bad record. Well, it ain't when you look at the circumstances. I am fighting with a little boy who has been took care of by his mommy all of his life, and I rented it from his mommy, not him. He's mad at me because I tried to change everything. I was doing things for his mommy and he didn't like it. I was controlling his mommy's money. He didn't like it because he wanted to control it. He wanted to blow it all before she died. That's just how Vaughn Hilton is. Yeah, it ain't like I got a security deposit to get back or anything. Well, no, I am going to do a video when I leave here. There will be a video done of this house, what it looks like when I move. Yes, and well, and that's what I'm hoping. If Todd's right and they say I got to be there at Wednesday at noon, I'm going to be out of here before Wednesday at noon. I don't have to look for cats. I own 2 cats. Yeah, exactly. I'm just, like I said, I just want to get away from it all, people. That's going to take a lot of stress out of me. Me finding this place, I feel a lot better today. Now I just, I might have to throw my workers a bonus check to work through Easter weekend. I don't call it a win. What do you call a win? To me, he's losing no matter what. No ifs, ands, and buts. He's still losing. What's it saying now, Todd? Now it says Friday at noon. Okay. My wife knows that Friday at 12:30. So I got a week from tomorrow to have everything out of here. Clay County is a hot mess. I agree. And I'm moving right in the heart of it. I am moving to Manchester, Kentucky. I am so happy, people. God opened the doors and I stepped in and I talked to the landlord today and we are meeting him today and I am taking the rent money with me and it is handicap accessory. Other words, I could roll my wheelchair all the way in the house. Yeah, they probably will nonsense. I'm probably gonna, if they don't cancel it, I'm just gonna send the wife in there and have them drop the keys off. They can't make me go there. I'm in a wheelchair. I mean, it's hard. And Todd, I have to thank you a lot, buddy, because it has a lot of you for helping me. Todd's money itself will help me put all my workers to work and help me move. Todd gave me enough to help me move, and I appreciate that. And the rest of you have all pretty well matched Todd too. It went up there, and I'm going to use that to take my wife out for her birthday and maybe a little extra moving, switching bills over, anything we need to have done. So I thank each and every one of my friends out there on YouTube. Yeah, exactly. Well, I know. I don't owe him that. I don't owe him nothing. No, no, Piper. I thank every one of you. But it was Todd that got everyone going. Todd is the one that said, "Hey, anybody that donates to Larry, I'll match up to $500." It went to about 2:30, and Todd says, "You know something, Larry? I'm not waiting. Here's my $500." And that's why I do thank Todd a lot, people. I'm sorry, I'm thanking every one of you, but I do thank Todd a lot. That is an awful lot of money to donate to somebody you don't even know. That tells me Todd is good hearted, even though some of you don't like him. I will buy Todd a beer. I will buy him dinner. I will buy him anything if I ever got to meet him. He wants to come down here and see what Manchester, Kentucky looks like and need a roof over his head for a few days. I will have no problems with that. There is no way I owe him $36,000. He cannot prove it. He has to prove it to win in court. Yes, Todd is the one that got it all rolling for me. Yeah, just don't do my address. I'll give you the rest of the addresses. So if y'all want all the addresses, I'll give you the addresses. You guys do what you got to do. Be the trolls you guys are, as Vaughn calls you. I call you friends. He calls you trolls. Me personally, I just think that you guys don't like to be lied to. Vaughn Hilton could do a good show if he wanted to, and he quit lying, quit making shit up. Solar Marshall, if I had $2 million, I wouldn't be living here. I guarantee you. And I know I would not have spent it on lottery tickets. I'd be living in some little hut in Hawaii somewhere. Okay. You know, he's always saying, I have all this much money. I stole all this stuff from his mommy. Do you literally think I would be living in a rundown trailer if I had that kind of money? Nobody in their right mind would. And I hate to tell you, Vaughn, my mind's right. Yours is wrong. So there you go. Yeah, let him know. I can tell you guys I went over 1,300. I have been over the 1,300 mark. The wife has been spending a little on pizzas and this and that, and that's fine. You know, that's what it's there for, to help us out. But most of it's still there, and that's what we're looking at, to helping us move and getting things going. The only thing is my rent's a little higher, but with the natural gas, it should work itself out. I have talked to my neighbor, and you know, she has connected me to a couple of people that, like, if my light bills do get a little too high, that they'll help you pay for them. I've never used none of them services down here in the state of Kentucky the whole 15 years I've been here. So if I need to start using them, then I'm going to have to start using them. But the way is it being summer, I think I'm going to be fine. Yeah, by his math, yeah. Happy Thursday, everybody. Good afternoon, Maggie. Oh, my son's already said he's going to put an application in the week we move in. He already knows where he's going. Oh, yeah, I definitely will watch him tonight. I try not to miss him. Hell, I might even try to join in. It matters what's going on. Zero. Nonsense, I say zero. Nope, not yet. Where is who going? My son? I'm not going to say who he's going to work for yet. Von Hilton House, that's where all the money's went. He's been paying them. He's paying his mom's light bill and his light bill still. That single wide that the dogs were living in or whatever, the one he used to live in, every light in the house is on. Every light in Miss Alice's house is on. So he's getting $250 light bills from both of them. That's $500 a month right there. Not counting another $225 for his internet service. I'm feeling okay. I feel really good, to be honest, Maggie. Good morning or good afternoon, Gray Alien. Yeah, and that's free. He does have free natural gas. I will admit to that. Vaughn lies a lot about a lot of things. You know, and anybody that can get on here and do a talk show, that's good. I mean, come on, look at me. I am a nobody. Nobody. And I don't know shit about nothing, people. But I do a live stream daily. Just get on here and say hi. If I'm not right on something, Usually I got someone telling me different, like Todd. And that's great because that's what I want to learn. I don't know everything. I'm a no dog learning new tricks every single day. I'm not Vaughn. I don't cuss you out, flag you, and say you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Yes, I'm doing good, man. Well, and that, yeah, I do want to know the truth. Exactly. Miss Kitty, you still here? Oh, I don't even think I met Miss Kitty. What was that? Yeah, Maggie Dow, you still here? Larry's in a decent mood. We did talk to a landlord today. We are going over to pay the rent today. We will be moving this weekend. If I can pay my workers good enough to work on Easter. Did you hear me? We found a place. It's a 2 bedroom, so my college boy's going to have to sleep in the living room. But he's only home 2 months out of the year, so that ain't going to hurt too bad. We will be moving this weekend. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, they're teenagers, Todd. I mean, I don't know if they would want to or not. It's going to matter how big that second bedroom really is. But I mean, Larry don't mind sleeping on a couch. He'll just be glad to have a hot food every day, and he don't have to pay for it. It is a relief, a big relief. Yeah, it's not the. I mean, my kids don't mind sharing the rooms, but some boys like to play with their toys, and it's kind of hard to play with your toy when your brother's in the room. Well, that's true. I mean, tell me a man who's never played with his toy, and I call you a liar. Because from the time we're infants until the time we're fully grown adults and we have the women playing with our toys, we play with our toy. I know I don't want to open his mailbox. That's against the law. That is a felony. Yeah. Oh, I will, Gray. I will. And me and you're going to get together, Gray, because I think you might be able to help me with some of that. You and Seckler. Yeah, but if I open his mailbox, I can go to jail for it. I'll literally rather walk up on the porch and set it on the porch. Probably. Yeah. Yep. I'm just going to try to get out of here nice and easy, quiet as can be. Do what I got to do. Hi, Chuck. How's it going this afternoon? I don't know. I never looked. Nonsense. Some people said, it did, but I don't know. That would be a question to Secular. Yep. I am doing good, Chuck. We talked to a landlord today. I finally found a place. And we are going over to pay the rent today. And as soon as he hands me the rent receipt, I'm having the lights, water, and everything swapped over into my name. Yeah, he might. Until the rats take over him, because I'm taking my cats with me. Yep, it is good, Chuck. I am definitely in a little bit better shape. I'm not stressing as much as I have been for the last couple of weeks. Now all I got to do is get my workers to work during Easter break, or as soon as Easter's over, Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, move everything. I just wanted everybody to know that Big Larry is still alive. I'm still kicking. No, I didn't make it to court because I fell. My legs gave out going down the front steps. My back is bruised. Still got a headache from hitting, but I'll be all right. I went to the ER. I got checked. He said I was okay. Blood pressure was real low, he said. Yep, exactly. I'm going to be out of here before the eviction. I'm going to probably call the courtroom by Wednesday and say, hey, I don't know if I'm supposed to show back up at court at all because I've already moved out of there. I might have the wife take the keys and set them up on his front porch, and just walk away. Just like he gave me my eviction notice. Good thing is, I am only 7 to 10 minutes away from the hospital. I am more than 10 minutes from a grocery store. I am about 10 minutes from a restaurant. All the restaurants' hubs will deliver to my address. Yeah, he left my eviction notice on the porch. No, there wasn't no witnesses of him doing it. The wind could have blew it away. The dogs could have dragged it away. Anything could have happened to it. The only problem is I made a mistake and I came in here and did a live stream on YouTube showing I got it. I'm not saying I didn't get it. I'm not going to lie. I don't like to lie. My name's not Vaughn Hilton. I did get an eviction notice. It was February 13th. He told the courts he gave it to us on the 1st of February. That's a lie. Especially for Vaughn. Yeah, exactly. There's no reason to lying about anything. It ain't going to change it. Exactly, Todd. You know, my grandparents and my parents was always told me, just tell the truth. You might get in trouble, but tell the truth. Because if you lie, you got to lie again and again and again to keep covering it up. Oh, I did get served by the sheriff's department, though, Todd. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Well, he can't get me for $36,000. He's only been in control for 6 months. So I owe him $36,000 for 6 months rent. And I had no agree. Thank you, Todd. I was just ready to say it. I had no agreement with Vaughn Hilton. I had it with his mother almost 8 years ago. It'll be 8 years here in what? Today's the 6th. 14 more days. In 14 more days, I would have been in this house for this trailer for 8 years. That still don't even come up to $36,000, Vaughn Hilton. Even if I didn't pay your mommy $1, it still ain't 36,000. Go back to school, go to 3rd grade, and learn how to add. Yes, that's it, Todd. Didn't give me an opportunity if I wanted to buy it or not, and just told me to get out. Well, people, he's just giving me my medicine back because he's mad because I was power of attorney over his mother. And I started yelling and screaming about her paying his light bill. Personally, and I'm not going to lie about this, I personally told Vaughn Hilton and Alice Hilton that she should let Vaughn move into one of her spare bedrooms and rent Vaughn Hilton's trailer, where she's not spending, another $300-400 out on his fucking bills. And he's like, oh, no, no, no. The only reason he said no is because he wouldn't be able to stay on that computer all day like he does. His mommy wouldn't have let him get away with that. She would have been making him. He could not even take his mom's garbage out, people. She literally had to beg my wife or me or Uncle Jim to come down just to take her garbage out for her. Or she'd do it herself. He did. Hell, we took her Thanksgiving and he was eating off her plate. Yeah, exactly. That's all he was, Gray. Well, people, it's 41 viewers, 1 hour. And I really don't want to get off with 41 viewers here. I just kind of wanted to get on here and let people know what's going on with the Big Larry. I will say it again. I said it earlier in case you wasn't here that the Big Larry show Monday and Tuesday might be canceled. I won't know until we find out how long it takes my electricity and my phones and internet to all kick on over there. But if I'm off for a few days, that means we are moving. And I will be making posts on my Facebook for all of you guys that are on my Facebook account. I know you guys can see it every time I post something. Well, I do get in my wheelchair. I will be helping them pack up things. I will have to tell them what to take first and what to wait on. So there's going to be a lot of things going on. Yeah, and that's the main thing. Make sure everything goes smoothly, Todd. If it goes smoothly on the internet and the electric, then we're good. There shouldn't be no problems. Hi, baby Jane. Yeah, I am too. We at least it's starting to look up a little bit. Hi, Miss Kitty. Yep, we found a place. We are going to pay the rent today. I ain't leaving nothing
Maybe garbage.
besides the garbage, the wife said. It's going to be perfect. I am within 7 to 10 minutes from the hospital. That sounds great. It is handicap accessory, so my wheelchair can roll right in the front door. It has natural gas, so I don't have to worry about $600 light bills trying to keep warm. It took me 3 months to find that place. You know, my wife went and looked at one the other day with the neighbor. You know, during our court date after the court and everything, they went over there. There was 8 people standing in there to look at a 2-bedroom trailer that was nasty, all ran down.
What? What?
Yes, we did, Miss Kitty. God opened the door this morning and I walked in and got to talk to a real landlord.
Hey, baby.
And he sounds like he's a godly man too.
Hey, my baby. What you went down?
He says he didn't want no druggies in there. He didn't want no big problems in there. And I told him, no problem. We don't drink. We don't party. We don't do all that shit. We're God Christian people. And the homeowner that I'm moving into, he has 40 places. He does have another one, but it has a bunch of steps to go up into the house. It's an upstairs, downstairs house. And it's $100 more than what the other place is, but it's not handicap accessory. Tell you the truth, not. I would love to go to Scotland.
Yeah. Me too.
I don't know about to live, but I sure would love to come over there and listen to somebody play some of them good bagpipes and to see what country my grandmother came from. Because that is where my grandmother is from. She was born there in 1909. What about the dude living on Burner Your Trailer? He is going with. No, Marshall, no one's going with me but me, my wife, and my 2 boys. I like them. I literally had to look it back up to tell you what city she's from. It's really not affordable. It's $500 a month. But he did say it's got natural gas, so that means I won't have a real high light bill. I mean, here my light bills run me $100 a month. In the winter, November it was $486. December was $624. January went down to $480 something. February was $360. This month was $280. So I'm going back down to the $100 right now. We'll work through the tornadoes and stuff. We got one of them last night. It woke me up at 1:15 this morning. It sounded like Von Hilton's gods were dead above this trailer because it had thunder and lightning and the whole of the trailer shook. I will definitely. I'm not getting off here, people. I'm not literally gonna take your money and disappear and you guys never see me. Big Larry's here forever till the day I die. I love doing YouTube stations. And now that I know how to do StreamYard, that even makes it better yet. I'm an old dog learning new tricks, and I like some of these new tricks. Welcome to the internet. What will you do if a fist appears on the road in front of your new place? They're going to have a lot of problems because I won't be on a gravel road no more. I will be on a blacktop road. Von Hilton said, people, I mean, come on now. Von Hilton said that God hit his road. God didn't hit his road. That's called flooding, Vaughn, where the dirt gets washed up under the road and the road collapses in. Good afternoon, Cindy Sue. Thank you. We are happy too. We are really excited about it. We are going over to take a double look at it today. And the wife is got the rent money, so we're ready to go. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I want to know. Why would his guys do it in front of his house and not his enemies? Maybe because there's too many enemies. Do you imagine how many punches his guys would have to place out there? Around the world? His guys are on vacation. They don't like to work, just like him. Well, it might be a little small for Larry, like I said, because Larry's going to be on the couch. I don't need his new drill. I have workers that work for me that does that. Yeah, and it didn't even look like a fifth. It's where the creeks came over and washed everything out. Lake Alice overflowed. I'm waiting for Lake Alice's dam to break. Pretty soon it could. And literally, Von Hilton's old trailer will be washed down the creek. If that lake breaks open, it's gone. Yeah. I'm losing viewers. I don't know where they're going to. I just lost 4 viewers. That's fine. Yep, exactly. Yeah, I got a lot of thumbs up. That's pretty good too. Looks like it was a good day to come in on the afternoon shift. Yes, they come and go. Exactly. Well, I know a lot of people are working. A lot of people are out running the streets. I mean, some of you guys are eating dinner on the other side of the world. Yeah, the doctor did tell me to get off at shade. It's kind of hard. I'm weaning myself off. I know. I need to get more water here. Yeah, I can't wait to move. I'm so excited, people. I just want to start moving right now, honestly. Yeah, he has thousands of trolls. He just don't know it. He got plenty, and I've added a lot of them because I've sent the invitation to every family member that carry the last name Frost or was born a Frost. We lost Todd. Well, he must have just left because I just seen he just posted to me. So, hey, that happens. That's fine. Yep, because of his mouth. Yeah, somebody said you left. I was like, Todd's here. I seen Nick say something about somebody earlier. I didn't get to watch the video yet. I figured I'd watch it later on today. I think maybe he was talking about Handyman, and if so, then I'm gonna literally get on here and do another stream tomorrow. And Nick, you might be part of it. It might be on you, buddy. Oh, the Scottish guy that streams with Vaughn. Okay. Okay. Yep, we're getting closer, people. I'm gonna pretty well get off here shortly. We definitely need to get ready to go meet this landlord, pay our rent. Once I get the rent receipt, I'm going to start calling everybody and having everything transferred over. Hopefully by Monday morning, we're in that new place. And I hope I can do a live stream on YouTube Monday morning. Big Larry's new place. Yep, maybe Vaughn can get us 6 wives now and put one in each home, right? Honestly, is there any of yous out there really that does have 2 wives? How's that really work? I want to know. Because if I'm in there giving the meat to one wife, that wife that ain't getting the meat's jealous. Vice versa. One wife's going to be complaining, why do I do dishes every single day? What's wrong with her doing dishes? Why am I cleaning the house and she's getting laid. I mean, come on now. I mean, like Arby's, Larry has the meats. Yeah, I'm plenty of meat. About 278 pounds worth. I talked to my cousin yesterday or day before yesterday. She says Lee Williams Meats had a sale going on. T-bone steaks, $5 a piece. I told her I wish I lived up in Toledo because I literally would have went and bought every single one of them. You can't buy them steaks at that price no more. Well, maybe Maggie, but I think they're going to be a quarrel too. I mean, are the guys going to do her together, or are they going to one night one gets her and the next night the other one gets her? How are you going to tell who the father is if she gets knocked up? Which one of them men is doing the dishes and which man's doing the house cleaning? I mean, there are a lot of questions going that way too. So, I mean, I'm happy with one wife. That's all I need. She's a handful herself. So I can imagine having two of them. I'd probably shoot myself in the head. Yeah, Von Hilton's been everything. I mean, there's a TV show of that right now. He had 4 wives. Look what happened. The wives are now leaving. The wives are going out on their own. They're tired of sharing their man. They're tired of him going out and spending time with one and not the other. Women don't like that. Women have a jealous streak. Oh, you don't. So when that little 19-year-old sent me dirty pictures, you were okay with that. Yeah, exactly. Baby, she might have been too young for me, but I would have died happy because I'm happy with you and I love you. And I'm not interested in no young girl. I don't want a girl that's going to make me have a heart attack. And that's what she probably would have. I mean, you go an hour and you're done. She probably would have went 10 hours and made me have a heart attack. You heard me. People, I need to cut. Honey, let's talk later. This is going on screen. I'm live and these people are listening to me talk about this. I know you don't hide nothing. Yeah, exactly. Not well, Vaughn. I don't think Vaughn could handle this one. She's a wild one. Samantha, dear. Fly safe, Gray. Glad you showed up. Get yourself some earth food, buddy, and check me out Monday. Find out where we're at. Yes, exactly. Vaughn likes them at the age that he can train them. He don't want one that's already half trained and want to do her own. I don't think Von Hilton can handle a woman that would throw him down and jump up on top of him. He's got to be in control. That ain't fun. I like it when my wife takes control. Yeah, Vaughn can't handle much. We all know that, Todd. Okay, guys, it is 2:15 here. Larry does need to get off here and get some things moving. Yes, all my legal issues will be over as soon as I'm out of this house. Yeah, okay. Take half the property. Shit, I want her to take it all. Forget half the property. I want her to take it all. Nonsense. You know, and that's the most stupidest thing, because Andrea, if she would have used common sense, if she would have had common sense to help her, she literally could own everything, and Vaughn would still be in jail for pulling a gun out on her. And she'd still have her kids, and she'd still be living there, and she would be running Alice's properties because there ain't nothing Vaughn could do about it. Larry be coming on tomorrow's show saying Vaughn gave him a black eye when we all know Mrs. Frost put Larry in his place. We all know who wears the pants in the Frost house. I will agree to that, 4 acres. My wife does wear the pants in this house. She is the boss. She runs it. This is her castle. I just happen to live in her castle and give her what she needs. As that being said, everybody, I am now getting off here. I peace out, everybody. I hope I can get in a show tomorrow. But like I said, if I'm not on Friday or Monday or Tuesday, that is because we are moving. And we are trying to get situated for I can take care of my business. But YouTube video, Big Larry, he will never disappear. I will be back. Everybody have a good day. Peace out.